Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Lulu. Hey, Tiff. Hey, Princeton V. Hey, Minister Squirrel. Hey, Scott. Tiff, I miss you too. You don't even love me no more, Tiff. I thought we was besties, girl. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Tona. Okay, so tonight we're gonna switch it up a little bit, gang. We're gonna do individual zodiac signs. I'm trying to pause in between so I can timestamp them in the comments so you guys can skip if you do it on the replay. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Aries, all right? Okay. I'm just playing, Tiff. You know I gotta tease you. Okay, let's see, gang. So Aries, you are at 313. All right. What do we have for Aries, please? Okay, Aries, Magician in reverse with the Queen of Staffs. Okay, Aries, so hate to start your reading off like this, but it feels like this Queen of Staffs here is working against you, Aries. I don't know why though. This person could be on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio. Okay. Now, also, too, Aries, it looks like you are in a really good position. I don't feel like you using all your resources around you the way you should be. Okay, because with the Queen of Wands in the upright, you could be looking really good. You got like a lot of motion too, Aries. But I don't feel like you using it to your advantage. Okay? What do we have? Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins, Aries. Like, whatever skill, or you need to be networking or something like that, Aries, or you need to just be like more out there, bold, because it can make you some money. Now, you might have some good news about money coming in, Aries, but I'm also saying too that you have the tools and the skills and stuff, but it's like you're not using them to your ability. And this could be making you like either only be getting a little bit of what you could really be getting. Okay, let me see. What do we have for Aries? Yeah, Six of Swords, Aries, with the Three of Staffs. So, yeah, you could really make a lot of money at this time, Aries. Something is going to come in, but I feel like you got to make some moves towards it with the Six of Swords. This is not the time to just wait for your ships to come in. I feel like with you being a cardinal fire sign initiator, you have to make moves towards what you want, and it's going to meet you halfway. This is not a time for you to be waiting for anybody to give you an opportunity either. You got to make the opportunity with the Page of Coins. If you do, Aries, it's like you're going to be celebrating here. Four of Staffs. Also, too, Aries, you might be in a very committed relationship, and I feel like it's good. It's good. Like, I feel like you guys really care about each other. There may be even talks of marriage on the board, or you guys could be engaged already. But if not, this is just like when you finally step into your power, Aries, and take the initiative on these things, you're going to have a reason to celebrate with the Four of Wands. You might even be relocating to a new home. I see that for you as well. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Aries, it's time to jump out there. It's time to network. It's time to show off. Like, you need to show off, Aries, okay? Like, no holding back. Show time to shine. Okay? All right, Aries. Let's get Taurus. 333. Hey, I think I said hey to Princeton P. I think I did. I don't know if he's honey. Okay. Taurus, you're gonna start at 7:35. Okay. All right. What do we have for Taurus, please? Ace of Staffs in reverse, Taurus. So low energy right now. It could be hard for you to get things accomplished at this time. You may feel drained. Okay, you may feel like, yeah, Emperor in reverse. You may feel out of control, like you don't feel in control of things around you. This could be bothering you with the Ace of Staffs in reverse, Emperor in reverse. It seems like something's just not coming together. But Taurus, you got the Nine of Cups in the upright. I feel like some type of prayer is going to be answered, or you need to be praying more, is what I'm hearing. You also need to be practicing gratitude at this time for the things you do have. You need to realize that you have some of the things that you want or that you need. Let me see. You got the Nine of Staffs in reverse. You need to stop fighting too. Stop fighting against things. You could be fighting against the very things that's making you happy, Taurus. Okay? You could also too be battle weary, like just tired of fighting. You just ready to be happy with the Nine of Cups. Hey, Lily Cat. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Sun. So something's going to turn around for you, Taurus. I feel like there's going to be some happiness in your life. I feel like, too, love is not really on the table for you right now because your spirit and your guides want you to focus on yourself, okay? Spirit wants you to focus on getting yourself together. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. So it may feel like you can't find anyone to like share any romantic feelings with, someone to like love on. That's something that's not available to you right now. But it's because you have to take action on other things. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Staffs in the upright. You may have Aries highly aspected in your chart, or you may be an April Taurus. Or you might have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo highly aspected in your chart. But anyway, it's really time for you to take action on other things. I feel like you're not happy in some type of position, but there's happiness on its way. For some of you, I feel like with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you feel like you've done all you can do, and now you just kind of like praying and hoping with the Nine of Cups that something turns around, and it will, with your outcome card being the Sun. Yeah, Ace of Coins. So some money is going to be coming in for you too. Money that you could have prayed for. All right. I feel like after you get to this level of stability, Taurus, that's when love is going to come in with the Two of Cups and the upright at the bottom of the deck. But right now, you need to just be focusing on getting your money right, getting grounded, working on like your mental health here with the Sun and the Nine of Cups. And love will come in after that, because I feel like that's something with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups. I feel like that's something that could be on some of you guys' mind heavy. All right. Okay, Taurus. So now we're going to do Gemini. Gemini, you start at 12, 20. All right. What do we have for Gemini, please? Gemini, your overall energy is the Temperance in the upright position. Okay, so Jim, right now, you could really just be, I feel like you're not doing too much. I feel like you may be feeling like unusually calm or something at this time. With the Temperance energy, I also feel like too, spiritually, you may feel grounded. You may have learned how to like alchemize your energy. She's got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. So you're still in your spiritual bag, but I feel like you're also too working on the world around you. You know, so it's like you're balancing out spirituality and practicality. Thank you. Bottom of the deck here is the High Priestess in the upright position. So yeah, like I'm saying, Jim, I feel like you're really tapped in. I just feel like you're just really calm. Maybe you're in this space of peace. Like you're at peace with your spirit. You're at peace with your intuition. You're letting that guide you. I feel like things could be calm around you. But I feel like you're just getting things done, basically. Let's see. What is this, please? Magician in reverse. Let's clarify this, because I don't feel like that's your energy, even though it's a mercurial card. Yeah, it's not your energy. 7 of Swords. Maybe you're trying to alchemize something. Maybe you feel somebody like pulling on your energy with the Magician in reverse and the 7 of Swords. Maybe you feel somebody like, yeah, I feel like somebody could be trying to pull on your energy, or they're creeping in your energy. This could be somebody you can't trust. But I feel like you know who this is, though. With the High Priestess crowning this 7 of Swords, I feel like you know exactly who it is that you can't trust. And if somebody is pulling on your energy, I feel like you know exactly who that is too. And with the Temperance being crowning this Magician in reverse, you could be alchemizing that. Maybe you know how to like get people out of your energy, so to speak. All right, let's see. Yeah, Tower in reverse. Whoever is in your energy, they're trying to cause a Tower moment, but it's not happening with the Tower in reverse. 7 of Cups. I feel like it's because whoever this energy is, they're very confused, you know. This energy, they're very confused as to why this Tower is not hitting you. Show me this, please. You got the Lovers in the upright position here. This represents you in the major arcana, Gemini. Could be some type of, there's a significant relationship in your life that you could be focusing on as well. What is this Lovers, please? Swords with the Lovers. Are you worried that someone is going to betray you in some type of connection that you're in? With the Strength in reverse. Maybe you feel like somebody doesn't have the willpower to be loyal to you in some aspect here. So this could make you, with the Ace of Coins, just focus on your money right now. You could just be like, for some of you, this ain't going to be for all of you. Because for some of you guys, there's a good connection. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck in your life. But for some of you guys, there's a significant relationship that ended in some type of betrayal due to somebody's integrity or capability to be loyal. And this is what pushed you into just focusing on your money with the Ace of Coins. Yeah, Knight of Coins in reverse. Because if you focus on this connection here, and it's full of betrayal, or somebody's betraying you or not being loyal to you, it can knock you off your game. And right now, you can't afford that. With the Queen of Swords and the upright representing you in a minor arcana, yeah, you're going to have to just focus on your money. Okay? But for others of you, there might be a significant relationship. I feel like with the Two of Cups, it could be in the early stages. What's the outcome for Gemini? Queen of Staves. Put that shit on, Gemini. Yep. It's time for you to stand out too, Gem. It's time for you to be out there networking, talking to new people. You know you're a good conversationalist, Gemini, and you know how to like mingle well. So this would be a good time for that, especially in terms of money. It's time for you to show up in all your power. Like, you got a lot of motion at this time, Gemini, so use it to your benefit, okay? And with the Queen of Swords, just think wisely. Think before you do anything, make any moves. You know, think of the pros and the cons of everything. All right, Gemini. All right, let's do Cancers. All right, Cancer, you start at we'll just say 20 minutes and 20 minutes in. Yeah, okay, Cancer. Okay, Cancer. You got the World in the upright position. So a lot of new changes coming in for you right now, Cancers. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your whole life is different. If you look back, excuse me, to where you were 6 months ago, it's going to be a totally different vibe. Totally different vibe. So much has changed about you. I feel like even your body has changed for the better. I feel like you got a lot of responsibility on your back, but I feel like it's worth it. You got a lot of spirit animals around you too at this time. What is this? A lot of positive changes coming in with the World and the Wheel of Fortune. That's beautiful to start off your reading with. Yeah, Four of Staves, your card, Cancer. You could just be really enjoying like home at this time. I feel like you're not doing too much, but like you may be like cooking, playing your music, just, I don't know, I just see you feeling good in your home. And when you have to go to the outside world, it's because you got to make some money, or you got to make some things happen. But for the most part, I feel like home is very nice for you right now. Very cozy, very calm. Okay. You have your spirit animals, your loved ones, your close loved ones around you. It's looking good. Wow, Six of Staves, Cancer. Yeah, yeah. You are really on a good path right now. Some type of victory, success is coming in for you. I feel like you're coming out of a broken heart too. You could have been in some on again, off again connection with somebody, and it's probably off right now. But I feel like there's still a bit of like emotions lingering there. You could be trying to act like you don't care, but you do. But you also got a lot of other successful things going on in your life. So I don't see you really like focusing on it too much, but I feel like in the back of your mind or your back of your heart, sometimes you feel it. Let's see. Page of Staffs. Yeah, you're inspired. I feel like if you're working somewhere, you might love what you do. It keeps you active. You might be really busy at this time because you got the world, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Staffs, the Page of Staffs, the four of Staffs. You might have a lot of stuff going on. Okay, like you could be working on your projects, work or whatever, but at the same time you're doing stuff with family, or you could be either you have attended some like celebrations with family. It's a lot of stuff like that going on. So I don't feel like you have too much time to focus on your heart being broke, but for some of you, I feel like that's a huge thing. For some of you, you could miss someone or miss what it feels like to be in love, or have someone genuinely love you and only show up for you. You got the Nine of Staffs. Yeah, you gonna end up taking a break though. You're gonna have some downtime. High Priestess in the upright. Make sure you like up on your spiritual cleanses and all that, because you could be busy interacting with so many people, picking up a lot of energy, and you know you like an emotional sponge. So you may need to be like really leaning on your intuition and not your emotions at this time too, because your intuition is going to tell you what actions you need to take and when you need to pull back and when you need to fight. You know, like just really be in your intuition right now and stay as grounded as possible. Bottom of the deck, we have your card, and the major arcana is the Chariot. Yeah, you're going to be really busy soon. And this may feel good to you, especially with the holiday season coming up, because you love that time of year. So, I don't see anything too much for you to worry about at this time, Cancers. Just make sure you tapping in with your higher self, your spirit team, and things of that nature, so that it can direct you on which way you need to go next with the Chariot here. All right, but you are definitely in your energy. I feel like you may be a July Cancer with all the fire cards coming up. So you might really be like, it's some Leo type energy. Aries could be significant for you as well, or Pisces. Okay, Cancers. All right, what do we have for Leo, please? You're welcome. Leo, we got the Eight of Staffs. Okay, Leo, so I see some travel coming up in your future. Wheel of Fortune is going to be beneficial, though. You might get a message like you need to go, boom, make this move. And you go make that move. It's going to set you up for a nice little cycle. Okay, so if you gotta make some type of last minute travel right now, Leo, just go ahead and do it. I feel like with the Eight of Staffs and the Wheel of Fortune, the money is gonna come back to you, but the time won't. So it might be something that's like a deadline. You may have a window of time that you need to get something done. So you might just have to like jump on a flight or something real quick, Leo, to get something done. But it's going to be beneficial with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's see. Or somebody wants to give you an opportunity that's going to be successful for you. Yeah, confirmation. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be about some money or it could be getting to the money. But whatever it is, if you got to spend money to make this happen, the money is going to return to you. So just, you know, if you got to hurry up and do something, just go ahead and go do it. Okay? Yeah, with the Fool. So it might be like a calculated risk. Maybe like intuitively you knew you was going to have to do this. And so, you know, it's just time for you to go ahead and do it. But it's going to be a beneficial trip or something like that for you. Yeah, Queen of Staffs. Yeah, this is going to be a good opportunity for you. So just go ahead and take that leap. Just go do it real quick. It's going to set you up nice, Leo. 9 of Cups and the Empress in the upright. Yep. Something's going to happen where your wishes are going to be fulfilled. After a time of loss with the 3 of Swords. Could have been going through a really harsh cycle. But now with the 9 of Cups and the Empress, everything's about to bounce back for you. The Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of Staves. Like, yeah. So if there's something that you need to change too, Leo, just go ahead and do it. All right, what do we see? Bottom of the deck. 4 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you probably been in this position where you just been resting a lot, recuperating and stuff, but now it's time to get up and get moving. Something could have had you down for a minute with this 3 of Swords. Tower in reverse. But the worst is behind you, Leo. So it's time to get up and get moving. It's time to get things done. Scorpio could be significant. Or Aries could be significant. But I'm definitely seeing Scorpio with the Tower energy. That person could have been your weakness. Or you guys could have been at odds with each other. What do we have, please? The Emperor, Aries energy. Like I said, so Aries may be significant or your father may be significant. For some of you, Leos, your father could be going through something physically right now. You might feel like you have to step up and really take charge of things. Or you are this Emperor and you have this 10 of Staffs. You have so much to do. Maybe so many people are riding on you. Maybe you're supporting a lot of people. Maybe you're carrying a lot of people. Okay, but you need to focus on yourself at this time, Leo. All right. Let's do Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Knight of Cups in reverse. So right now, Virgo, maybe you're not in love with nobody. Maybe there could have been somebody in your energy. Maybe they said all the right things. They showed up emotionally available, but they turned out to not be. And so maybe you just kind of like got love on the back burner right now. You could also feel like something's not adding up with somebody, Virgo. Seven of Coins in reverse. Maybe somebody is supposed to see you and then they don't. And then like maybe their excuse just doesn't add up. Or like maybe they don't have a good excuse at all. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you could have went through something like that with somebody. Somebody could have just like dragged you emotionally, and you didn't. With the Seven of Coins in reverse, there was nothing to show from it. Could have been in a really tough situation with somebody, and then when it was done, you had nothing to show for it except like the swords in your back. Like whoever this Knight of Cups in reverse is, they really betrayed you, Virgo. And you could have been like really vulnerable with this person, but you didn't get a return on that investment. And that could be something that really makes you feel betrayed, because you don't like to waste time. You don't like to waste energy. You don't like to put yourself out there emotionally like that. And then it doesn't, with you being an earth sign and it doesn't add up to anything, or it doesn't have a solid foundation, that could really piss you off. But yeah, somebody did betray you. What do we have for Virgo, please? Knight of Coins. And it really just puts you back on track. Like, okay, I had my little moment. And that is your energy. I clarified the Knight of Coins. I get the Eight of Coins. Yeah, Virgo, you was like, okay, I had my little minute. Now, and then that puts you back on track. Like, you really got focused after that. And so you just been in this place where you just been building yourself up, you know. Probably got a nice little piece of change saved up now, because that relationship could have really been a distraction with the Ten of Swords. Could have really knocked the wind out of you. But you back on track now, Virgo, and you in your element with the Knight of Coins, Eight of Coins. So, you know, just keep doing the work, you know. A lot of you guys are getting the Tower in reverse. You got the Tower in reverse too, Virgo. So if you had to disconnect from someone, it was the best. You know, it was best for you, because things could have got way worse, and it could have turned your world upside down. So, you know, I feel like you focusing and building yourself up, or building anything up right now with this Eight of Coins, is helping you remove some tower out of your life, or it's helping you avoid a tower moment, you know. But you have had a tower moment, and it was just like a wake-up call. You could have really had a wake-up call. Could have been like a health scare or something that really woke you up and showed you like what you need to be focusing on. And I feel like now you're back on track, okay? The worst is behind you. Those old cycles are broken now. Yeah, confirmation, the Strength card in the upright position. I'm telling you, Virgo, you bounce back. You stronger now. Like, you have really done a lot of positive work on yourself. You could be on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. It could be an August Virgo. Yeah, but I feel like you're about to feel good again. You feel strong. You're in a very strong position. Yeah, Nine of Staffs in reverse. You don't have to fight anymore, Virgo. So you might find yourself, it might be odd to your nervous system too, kind of like not having to be in defense mode or fight or flight mode anymore. It's taking some adjusting, but I feel like you're adjusting right now to this new energy of like things finally being back on track, you know. Let's see. Yeah, Virgo, Nine of Swords in reverse. You might have less worries too. less anxiety. Like, I really feel like your nervous system or your stomach, like, settling, and like you just not having to feel like all this tension and fear and worry, and like all of that's come to an end because you rebuilt yourself now. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the past. This was the past energy, and you're coming out on the other side of it now. Yeah. This looks good, Virgo. Okay. All right, Virgo. You welcome. All right, Libra. Oh, happy Libra season. Okay, Libra, you're going to start at... Okay. 3821 for Libra. Eight of Cups, Libra. Okay, so you could be walking away from something or someone. Let's see. Page of Coins. You might get some news, Libra, and I feel like it's a money message, and you're gonna be like, okay, I'm out of here. Like, you just waiting on some type of money to come in so you can make your exit. Three of Swords in reverse. You trying to leave a situation that's full of betrayal. You might be avoiding a loss too. I just heard take the money and go. Okay? Like, this is not a time to be like trying to like... This is one of those times where you are going to have to take what you offered and just go. Okay? Show me this. The Moon in reverse. Yeah. Some secrets is about to come out, Libra, about some disloyalty with the Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody just gonna take the money and go. Or that's what they need to do. After this secret comes out, it's like, okay, I'm out of here. Knight of Cups. Libra, right now you could be wearing your heart on your sleeve. Show me this. With the Two of Staffs. I feel like you might be entering a new relationship too. I mean, this is your season. If you, now this is different for a different set of you Libras. If you are in a relationship, it's very solid, okay? Knight of Cups in the upright with the Two of Staffs in the upright, ten of Staffs in reverse. You might be in a connection that ain't got no problems. It's just, it's good. The love is flowing. If it is, just leave it like that, okay? Let it be. Like, don't go looking for no problems, or because there are none with the Ten of Staffs in reverse. But Libra, you know you an air sign. Four of Swords in reverse, you might be overthinking something. Something might be just too good, and it's got you overthinking it. But you need to not do that. All right, because with the Ten of Wands in reverse, this connection is not a burden. The world, if anything, is new. So maybe you used to connections that got a lot of drama in them. cheating, disloyalty. You welcome, Geo. This is not that. This is something brand new. And now, if for some of you, because you guys do rule the seventh house of relationships, that two of staffs can talk about relationships as well. You need to like not try to rush into something. Like you need to also too not always go for your type, okay? Because your type is what could be why you so used to like chaos or confusion or something like that in relationships, because you got a certain type. You need to look outside of that. You got the Empress, your energy in the major arcana. Also Taurus, so a Taurus could be significant. But you could be looking really good right now. You might also too be like well received by the rest of the world. But Spirit says don't put all your eggs in that basket. With the 7 of coins and the 8 of staffs in reverse, Spirit says it doesn't matter how the world sees you. It's how you see yourself. Because the world is fickle. With the 8 of staffs in reverse and the 7 of coins, one day they love you, the next day they don't. So like, don't put all your stock into how the world sees you. Or if they see that you're the Empress. You are this Empress. Okay, but don't rely on how other people view you and stuff. Because people are fickle. All right, all it takes for you to do one thing that they don't like, and you can become the worst person in the world. 8 of staffs in reverse, and they pull away and block you or all this. So like, just focus on how you see yourself. Okay, yeah, 2 of swords in reverse. Only focus on how you see yourself, how you feel about your image with the Empress. Okay, let's see. Ace of swords in reverse. Yeah, because maybe there's some lies going on too here. Someone's lying to possibly ruin someone's image. Or that's what happened in the past. You know you are represented in the major arcana by the Justice card. And with this being your season, this ain't time for half-truths either. You know what I mean? Someone too omits certain truths, and they feel like that's not lying. With the 8 of wands in reverse, Ace of swords in reverse, there's a lot of miscommunication somewhere for some of you. Ace of coins. All right, so focus on your money right now, Libra. That's it. A lot of you guys are getting this Ace of coins. Yeah, focus on your money right now, Libra. And only take calculated risk. You got the Fool in reverse with the 5 of swords. It's not a time to fight either. This is not a time for pettiness, quarrelsome energy. This is not the time to do any foolish things. This is not time for revenge. None of that. This is time to just lock in on what's important. I'm telling you, with the Fool and the 5 of swords, this is not a time to be petty. I'm telling you, it's not. You need to be locked in on your money right now, on your grind right now, Libra. Okay. Now let's do Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Seven of Staves flew out for you, so you could be very guarded right now, but I mean, when are you not? You be very guarded right now. I feel like you don't trust nobody right now. But I mean, you don't trust nobody anyway, Scorpio. What is this, please? The Devil in the upright position. Oof. Maybe you don't trust a Capricorn. Okay, or a Capricorn doesn't trust you. Or maybe you feel like you have to protect yourself from this Capricorn. Or maybe if it's not a Capricorn, maybe you feel like you have to protect yourself from like negative spirits, negative energy. Addictions, obsession. What is this? Yeah, 4 of coins. Be careful, Scorpio. I wouldn't be dabbling in nothing right now. Maybe you feel like somebody is projecting some negative energy towards you. And I gotta say what I'm hearing, Scorpio. If you've been doing that to somebody with the moon in reverse, it's all coming out. And maybe this is why you feel like you have to protect yourself at this time. Maybe some secrets have come out and it makes you feel attacked with the Knight of Swords. See how this tiger or whatever animal is attacking this guy on the Knight of Swords? Like somebody is in attack mode and now they feel attacked. Somebody feels on defense. Somebody feels paranoid too. What is this, please? Six of Swords. Yeah, it's just time to move on. Okay? This is not a time for like revenge or get back. I mean, I can't tell you that, Scorpio, because you know how you feel about revenge. It could be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years later. If you are locked in on getting revenge for on someone, you will do it, honey. You will do it. So just because I'm saying it's time to move on with the Six of Swords, that don't mean you're going to do it. Okay? But, you know, that's the advice. Now, also, too, somebody is moving on from any type of negative energy they had with you. Somebody is moving on from that. Show me this, please. Yeah, Death in the upright. Your card in a major arcana, Scorpio. It's time for major changes. It's time to just move on. Let these changes occur. Okay? It's time for you to give in to this change. If not, 9 of coins in reverse, you're gonna lose money or something. If you don't go in, hey Feather, if you don't go in with this change, Scorpio, it's gonna fuck up your money. You have to let something die out. Emperor in reverse, and you don't have to release control. You could be trying to control something that's out of your control. Maybe you need to practice the serenity prayer. Somebody is very domineering and overbearing too, and this is why they're losing money with the 9 of coins in reverse. Five of Cups. Your energy in the minor arcana. Yeah, you're going to have to let some things go. You see how he's clinging to these 2 cups and he just looks so sad. Scorpio, you got to let some things go. You are fixed water, so it's not easy for you to let something go, especially with the 10 of Swords if you feel betrayed. With the Judgment in reverse, though, I feel like you could be misreading this. Somebody didn't betray you the way you think it is. This could have been spirit coming in and removing something from your life or someone from your life. And you're seeing it as betrayal and still holding on to it. And spirit is showing you that that's not what it is. Could have been holding on to something against your better judgment. All right, Scorpio. Because you know you don't like to be seen. So I'm going to get out your energy. All right, let's do Saggy. All right, Saggy. You got the 7 of Cups in the upright position with the 7 of Coins in reverse. Spirit wants you to come back down to earth right now, Saggy. Now, you know you represent that 7th house and you are co-ruled with Jupiter with Pisces. You might have Pisces in your chart. But you're going to have to get your head out of the clouds, okay? There's a lot of stuff that needs tending to on the ground area of your life. Like you could be too in your spiritual space or too much in your imagination or too dreamy right now. And with the 7 of Coins in reverse, it's time for you to get grounded so you can, excuse me, make some things manifest. All right, so you can grow some things. It's time to because I see you like in your head a lot, or you could just be like, I don't know. Some of you guys could be like indulging in fantasy even. And then when you come up out of this, you look around, 7 of Coins in reverse, and you're like, oh my God, I was so busy like in the clouds that a lot of the stuff around me that's tangible, I haven't tended to. And that's why you possibly are seeing some results somewhere. It's time to get grounded and like be down to earth. Show me this. Page of Cups in reverse. Sagittarius, you don't really love that person. Oh, you don't really love that person. And maybe that's what you're about to realize too. You might realize like, oh, I'm not really in love with this person. Now, this came up in a reading I did for you guys on Twitter, Sag, but there could be a child that really needs you. They need some type of support from you with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And you could be so busy, like, you know, in this Seven of Cups energy that you're not seeing that you're missing, or maybe you need to return a loved one's message or call or something. So yeah, this is a time for you to really get grounded, okay? What do we have, please? Ace of Coins in reverse. You could be, yeah, it's something going on with your money too, Sag. Maybe you spend a lot of time like dreaming. Hey, Shamika, dreaming about ways to make money, but with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like there's not any action following that. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on with you, especially with this Seven of Cups. You need to be manifesting money right now, Sag, with the Magician and the King of Coins. You might have Gemini, Virgo, or any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. Yeah, but it's time for you to manifest your money. Yeah, you need to be in your money. Yeah, I did Leo at Leo is at 26 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, Saggy, it's time to get in your money manifestation mode. All right. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, Eight of Coins. Or maybe you are busy at work. Maybe you just been working a lot too. I feel like though you gotta focus in. Like you may be doing a lot of work, but you know, you also got your head in the clouds. Be careful that you don't like hurt yourself, because you may be in this space where you daydreaming a lot. I feel like you daydreaming a lot, or you just, it's like hazy. So be careful. Cutting, cooking, hammering, something like that. Make sure you're not like out of it. Like, be careful. If you have too many drinks with the Seven of Cups, that's probably not the time you want to go and start hammering something or hanging stuff up or building something in the shed. All right, but there's a lot of orbs or something around you too. There's a lot of spiritual activity around you at this time, Sag. So make sure you stand as grounded as possible with this King of Pentacles, King of Coins here, all right? All right, Saggy. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn, please? We got the Nine of Swords, Cappy. What are you stressed out about? What are you anxious about? Let's see. What is this? Maybe you're anxious about money. 5 of coins. Or a Taurus or a Libra with the Empress in reverse. Are you anxious about not having enough money to provide for yourself? Now, also for some of you too, you might have this Empress in reverse may be very jealous of you. All right. Major Arcana. Whoever this Empress in reverse is, I feel like they want you to be worried about them. They want you to, you're welcome. They want you to be worried about their well-being. I feel like somebody wants you to be stressed out for them. Or if they're stressed out and not feeling like themselves, they want you to feel that way too. What is this, please? Seven of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can trust this Empress in reverse. This Empress in reverse could be an open enemy. And it could be on your mind with the 9 of Swords. I feel like you feel like this Empress is an open enemy. The Empress in reverse will definitely be an open enemy for someone because they like to be around the people that they're envious of or jealous of. But be mindful that this Empress in reverse could be trying to sabotage something for you right now. Yeah. This could be someone from your past with the 6 of Cups energy here. Page of Coins in reverse. Somebody from your past feels like you owe them something. This Empress in reverse feels like you owe them something. You might have some good news about money coming in with this Ace of Coins in the upright. The Sun in the upright position here. Let me see. Yeah, 3 of Cups. So, Cappy, even if you are going through some of these things, you got the Ace of Coins, the 3 of Cups, the Sun, Major Arcana. Something good is going to happen for you that's going to pull you up out of that energy. There's going to be something to celebrate. Could have something to do with your money. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Coins, okay? So, don't worry too much, Cappy. Yeah, Devil in reverse. Some type of stronghold is being broken off of you. All right? Or with the Devil representing you in a Major Arcana, maybe you just haven't felt like yourself or something lately. But there's going to be a reason to celebrate here. Okay, you go from the Ace of Coins to the 10. Happy times ahead with the Sun and the 3 of Cups. Could find yourself celebrating with some people that you love even. Yeah. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you have like a son or a daughter or something that you might be celebrating with. Or if not, this is just going to be a very pleasant time for you. 7 of Coins and the Temperance. So you might find that your finances balance themselves out. Okay? If that's what you're worried about, Cappy. But it looks good. Your outcome is the Devil in reverse, 10 of Pentacles, Temperance in the upright. All right, so with the 9 of Swords starting off your reading, don't worry too much, Cappy, all right? Okay. I don't know why I'm just being told to tell you, Capricorn, you need to protect your finances as well. I feel like this Empress in reverse is very stubborn, and whatever jealous feelings they have towards you, they're going to be projecting that towards you. All right, so you need to be doing some protection work or something like that. All right, let's do Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you at 6730. What do you have for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, you got the Judgment in the upright position. Okay. With the Three of Coins in reverse, I feel like this could have something to do with work for you, Aquarius. I feel like you finally gonna get what you deserve. There could have been some gossip at work about you, or just like some people at work who weren't like giving you your props. All right, but with the Judgment coming in, something's gonna turn around for you. Could even be a promotion here with the Queen of Coins in the upright. Yeah, something good is gonna happen for you in terms of work, Aquarius. I feel like with the Judgment, somebody's finally gonna see like the efforts you really put in. You could be very knowledgeable in some way, and you're very dependable with the Queen of Coins. You're very grounded. You know, you might even be winning some type of Judgment too, Aquarius. That's gonna bring you some money. All right. Let's see. And guys, these are good for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and your North Node. Page of Staffs in reverse. Yeah, there's some type of gossip going on about you, Aquarius. About how you make your money. Some people could be calling you like a know-it-all as well. But at the bottom of the deck, you got the Ten of Staffs in reverse. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You know, these are other people's problems that ain't your business. How other people feel about you right now isn't your business. What people saying behind your back isn't your business. You solid. And with the Judgment, I feel like who matters the most is going to see it. I just heard like word around the water cooler is Aquarius is blah, 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 blah. The whole time, Aquarius, you got money coming in. You got money saved. You doing well. There might even be some praise coming in. I was just about to say from the boss, Emperor in the upright. That's what I'm saying. Like the person who matters the most is gonna see your efforts. You're gonna be applauded by the person who matters the most. It's some saying like who matters doesn't mind, and who minds doesn't matter, something like that. Don't worry about it. I feel like you're gonna be in a position of power. You're gonna be in charge, or just somebody who is in charge is gonna call judgment like, nah, I see Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles. With the Four of Cups in reverse, they're not going to care about the opinions of this Three of Pentacles in reverse and this Page of Staffs in reverse. All right. You may need to schedule a meeting with someone too. With this Emperor. Yeah, Four of Swords. If you do schedule a meeting with this Emperor, or just somebody that's, you know, is powerful or in charge or trustworthy, with the Four of Swords, it's gonna put your mind at ease. So yeah, don't worry about what anybody got to say. They not even in charge, okay? The person who is in charge sees your work ethic as the Queen of Pentacles. All right? Okay, Aquarius. All right, let's do Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces, you got the Hierophant and the upright. Okay, Pisces, so you could be the authority on something spiritual. Pisces, one thing about you is when you are in a very healed space, your intuition is popping. Like people could come to you for guidance. All right, Pisces, so at this time, you may be in this position, or you may need to go to somebody who is very spiritually aware. Um, some people may be seeing you too at this time. Pisces is very spiritually trustworthy. You know, you may be seen as someone who has spiritual integrity, or there may be something that you need to know. You see how these two animals are at the feet of this Hierophant? There may be something that you need to know, and you may go to this Hierophant or someone spiritual to get some clarification on something. If you notice at the top of this person's crown, there's a sun. So someone's crown chakra is really illuminated. Like their gifts are really bright online. Like somebody can pick up shit from everywhere. Show me this, please. Like this person could pick up things spiritual, and they could pick up the things in the mundane, or that's just you, Pisces. Hierophant and the Seven of Staves. You may need spiritual protection at this time, or you are heavily spiritually protected. You may work with a certain spirit, deity, Orisha, or something like that that you know is protecting you and covering you. I feel like too, Pisces, there's a need for you to set up spiritual boundaries. Like how Cancer can be an emotional sponge, you could be a spiritual sponge. And you need to protect your crown chakra at this time, because you could be picking up on the energy of people around you. You need to defend yourself from that. What do we have, please? You may need an intense, like, spiritual bath too, Pisces. Yeah, Queen of Cups, your energy as well. You could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces like yourself. But I'm hearing Cancer strongly. Or you may be dealing with somebody who's got Cancer highly aspected in their chart. What is this, please? Knight of Swords in reverse. There might be some type of argument. I don't know, Pisces. I just feel like with this Knight of Swords in reverse, you need to spiritually protect yourself at this time, because I just feel like somebody could be projecting onto you some type of negative energy or some type of hostility. Now, Spirit is showing me that there is a unhealed Pisces who is projecting onto someone, okay? But you know where you are in this. But there's a need for spiritual protection with the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. Protection from somebody's volatile emotions, or picking up on people's unstable emotions. Like you could be next to somebody and they could be having some negative feelings or negative thoughts about you, or just negative energy in them, and you could feel it. You're going to have to start shielding yourself from that, because it could fuck up your mood like real quick. Let me see. Pisces, it's time for you to take a leap of faith on yourself. You got the Star in the upright. Yeah, you might need to heal from other people's energy too. That's why I'm saying I feel like you need to take a deep spiritual cleanse. But you're going to have to switch it up. You may be doing the same cleanse all the time. It may be time to switch it up. The enemy may have gotten used to whatever elements or things you're using to cleanse yourself. It's always good to switch things up. But there's a need for you to heal from some type of hostilities around you or within you. You also too need to know that if someone is hostile or negative, that sometimes you can't heal those people. You can't heal everybody. What do we have, please? Yeah, justice in reverse. You ain't going to be able to heal everybody, and that's fine. But if there's a toxic situation here, and somebody's just standing in it thinking like, oh, I can heal them, or they can heal me, or I don't know. It just needs to be done. It just needs to be eradicated. Whatever it is. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck with the Fool. Yeah. Don't be no fool, Pisces, because you might be trying to heal people who don't have the best intentions for you. And they could be trying to project their negativity onto you, and that's why you feel like you got to cleanse so much, heal so much. You're absorbing too many people's toxic energy. And it's not good for you. It's not good for your health. All right, let's see. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you need a spiritual cleanse. You need to balance things out. Your spiritual space really needs a cleansing. You need a spiritual cleanse. Like, yeah, it's time to get all these energies and all. Like, it's just time to get spiritually balanced here. All right. Okay, Pisces. All right, y'all. Let's do a collective message. We're gonna pull some oracles, and then we're gonna be out of here. All right. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the collective, please? The Hermit in reverse. Okay, collective. So, yeah, it's time to get out of the rut, especially if you a Virgo. It's like you need to get out of this hermit mode. Like, you've been tucked away for too long. It's time to get out. I feel like if you get out of hermit mode, it's gonna attract something to you, like better opportunities or something like that. Show me this, please. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you was in hermit mode because of some betrayal. Some type of backstabbing energy, a tough cycle happened, and it made you just hide away from the world to get yourself together. But you've learned all you can learn in hermit mode. Okay? I'm also hearing embarrassment. You could have been embarrassed. Something happened that was embarrassing to you. Maybe the betrayal that happened was embarrassing. Nine of Swords. And it was like all you could think about for a while. I feel like that's what the enemy wanted. They wanted to embarrass you so that you would go into hiding. So public humiliation could be something that happened. with the moon. You hid this. You could have hid how deeply you were betrayed, how deeply you were backstabbed. You could have hid that from people. Like, people probably didn't even know you were going through that. But with the Nine of Swords, it was on your head heavy. Things are about to turn around for you. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so this time of betrayal is over. You know, you you dealt with it in the shadows. You probably had a lot of shadow work to do. This betrayal, this backstabbing could have triggered a lot of shadow work for you to do. Because sometimes betrayals can show us where we're too lenient at in our lives, where we don't have enough boundaries, where we allow people in our head space, in our lives too much, you know. And so something happened that really triggered some shadow work for you. And so now you're going to be coming out of this shadow work, 10 of Cups, and you're going to be feeling better, you know. Things are, because the 10 of Cups talks about happiness after a time of being down bad. Yeah, when this happiness comes, 4 of Pentacles, hold on. 4 of Coins, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Collective, you got some people around you that you can't trust. 3 of Coins, 3 of Cups in reverse. Of course, this ain't going to be for all of you. But some of you guys have some people around you that you can't trust. This is fake love. This is frenemies. I honestly feel like some of these people aren't even your friends. They're just around you with the 3 of Coins. 3 of Pentacles. They're just around you. Around something that you do. But, yeah. It's fucking up your money. 3 of Coins and Queen of Coins in reverse. You're a master manifester right now, collective, with the Magician in the upright position and the Lover. So you need to be manifesting better people in your life. People with a rich mindset. People with a rich spirit. Y'all might like that song by Kendrick Lamar, Rich Spirit. Or you might want to take a listen to it. It's a good song. But you guys are a master manifester at this time. It's time to use your tools wisely. You need to be manifesting the right connections in your life. I feel like you need to be manifesting yourself, something on you to make you attractive to the right things. Not necessarily like doing work on a certain relationship that you in, but more so like doing work on yourself spiritually, physically, mentally, mostly spiritual with the Magician here to make you, yeah, you know, attractive to the connections you need in your life. Show me this. Knight of Staffs. Yeah, this is time to make some moves, you know. You really need to take the initiative at this time. King of Staffs. It's time to bring some things closer. You see how he's on that boat, like charging ahead? I just heard that song, Closer to My Dreams, by Goa Pele. So, yeah, I feel like, collective, you need to just be, like, charging towards your goals. This is a time for you to stand out. So with that Hermit in reverse, you really got to get out of your comfort zone. Sun in reverse. Yeah, because nothing grows in the comfort zone. Some of you guys could be spending way too much time indoors. Like, you could have been indoors like all summer. Did you even go to the beach? Did you even go out on the town? Did you even sunbathe? You know, tan, whatever it is. Like, some of you guys could have spent way too much time indoors this summer. Or you spend way too much time inside. That's why the Hermit is in reverse. Like, you need to get out in that vitamin D. And, like, you know, we are going into the winter, the fall and the winter months. So, it might be a little too late for that depending on where you are in the world. But somebody doesn't spend enough time outside in the sun, outdoors. And you really need that. Especially on your crown chakra. You really need that. And for your third eye. Alright. You guys got the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Coins. So there's some opposing energy fighting against whatever you're trying to balance out. There's some conflict. Could be in terms of conflicts in terms of your money. Like somebody really want to like bring conflict to how you stabilize your finances, your income, your opportunities. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. Yeah, somebody is really in a very wicked energy. Somebody got a really wicked mindset. And they're projecting it towards you. You see how this guy in the 5 of Swords is looking at this person in the 2 of Coins? With the Devil energy, like somebody may even be evil eyeing something that you're doing. Something tangible that you're working on. Somebody be evil eyeing that shit. Hoping that they could bring conflict to it. Hoping that they're trying to attach to it in a negative sense. Somebody wants to attach. I said attack. Wow. So somebody wants to attack whatever you're working on. But I feel like somebody wants to attach some type of conflict to it too. Like, have people conflicted about you. And how you get something, how you do something, how you stabilize yourself. Confirmation. I clarify the 2 of Coins and I get the Temperance. Yeah. Somebody also wants to like attack your spirituality. Like, whatever your spiritual practice is, somebody wants to attack that. But that's okay. Justice is coming in an upright position. So you about to receive justice for whatever this conflict has been. Whatever this devil energy has been in your life, you about to get justice for it. Knight of Swords, yeah. You about to get justice for these attacks that's been happening. You see how he's balancing all these coins on his shoulders? You could feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You could feel like you're just trying to stay afloat, or you're just trying to harvest, eat from the fruits of your labor, and someone just keeps trying to bring this 5 of Swords energy to you. Want to spoil your crops, want to cause conflict in the things that you're harvesting at this time. You're showing up as the Queen of Staffs. Okay. Yeah. You look really good. I feel like you have the ability to talk to different people. Like, you have a very strong reach. You may even get along with like different people from like different cultures and stuff. And whoever's in this 5 of Swords, they're conflicted about, somebody's conflicted about like your image, or conflicted about who you are, the way you dress. Like, I don't know. But they're on some weird shit. Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person is confused. Whoever in this 5 of Swords, they're confused, under some spell. They mind ain't right. Hey, judgment is cloudy. I just feel like somebody want conflict with you just because of how you show up. Really bothers somebody how you show up. Like, you show up to work every day despite everybody at work being messy or mean-spirited to you. You show up to fucking whatever. Wherever you show up, it pisses somebody off. They're confused about why you keep showing up, or I don't know. Yeah, these people need to go heal. Star reverse, 5 of coins. Yeah, you got a lot of unhealed people around you. They just want to project their loss, their pain, their lack mindset onto you. Somebody wants you to be in the same mindset, the same position as them. If they down bad, also too, Spirit is saying, like, if you know somebody always on some broken shit, you need to stay away from them. They want you to be broken too. They want to project that brokenness onto you. Or attach themselves to you in this broken state that they're in. Somebody is just really evil-eyeing like your money, your creations, something like that. Yeah, 5 of cups. It's because they feel they're miserable inside. And they can feel like you always happy for a staff, always celebrating, always in a good mood. And it just makes them sad. Lord, I don't even care. What is this? Yeah, clarify the 5 of cups. I get the 3 of swords. Somebody just wants you to suffer like loss. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of swords. Yeah. There's somebody that's close to you. 3 of swords, 3 of cups in reverse, 3 of coins in reverse. I'm telling you, they say betrayal never really comes from a stranger. It comes from somebody closest to you. For some of you, that's important. But for some of you, with the air energy, it's someone that's not close to you. I feel like with the 7 of cups, they feel like they are, but it's an illusion of closeness. Yeah. Let me have, please. Tower in reverse. And if you watched all the individual zodiac signs at the top of this reading, a gang of y'all kept getting the Tower in reverse. Somebody feels betrayed because they can't destroy something. The Tower card is represented by Mars, Pluto energy. That's like destruction and rebirth and all of that shit. So somebody feels conflicted, and they feel betrayed with the 3 of swords because they can't destroy something in your life, your happiness, your foundation with the 4 of wands. Queen of wands in the upright, your image. They want to destroy like how people see you, and they can't with the Tower in reverse. Yeah, 5 of staffs in reverse. They can't bring some type of drama to you. The drama is over with the Tower. You felt it. You've been through it. You've processed it several times over. Yeah, the drama is over. I feel like somebody needs to realize that and just move on. I feel like somebody is just stuck, fixated. They're not seeing the Tower that they want to see. What is this? 6 of cups in reverse. This is the past. Somebody's stuck in the past, and you over here celebrating a new you, a new life, justice, things going in your favor. And you got this energy over here of somebody who's just in this conflict, drama mindset, lack mindset. And they really want you to be in that space with them. Telling you the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright position. Yeah. Your money is going to be looking better. Ace of Coins in the upright position with the Nine of Wands in reverse. You might find that money starts to flow to you easily. Yeah, Knight of Coins, Eight of Cups. All right, let's see. You know, collective, somebody is angry at their circumstance and their life. And I don't know what it is about you, but I feel like they're projecting that towards you. So just make sure that you're like shielding yourself. Okay? Returning all energy that doesn't belong to you back to where it came from, to its sender, to its source. All right? Because I just keep hearing like someone's upset with you because something's going on in their life. And they're projecting it onto you. What do we have, please? Okay, you guys got broomstick clearance. Yeah, so it's time to maybe you need to do some spiritual cleansing. That kept coming up. That came up especially in Pisces reading tonight. But you need to do a spiritual clearance. And it don't just have to be of your environment. It needs to be of your spiritual environment, your aura, your essence, anything, any attachments that don't belong to you. You need to be calling all your power back. You need to be removing any holes that have, like sealing any holes that have been poked in your aura so that people could cord themselves to you through trauma, pain, anger, frustration, irritability. I'm picking up on so much of that. So this is a time to get everything organized, cleansed, removed, decluttered, all of that. You might even need to get rid of some gifts that were given to you by people who now, maybe when they gave it to you, you thought they had good intentions, but maybe now that they don't, it's been proven to you that they don't, you need to get rid of it. Okay, this card says, stale energies are preventing you from receiving and moving forward. Time for a spring cleaning. Only keep around you that which makes you feel positive. Meditate and pray to clear your mind. Clean up your act, purify your thoughts and actions. Yeah, and also too, somebody's thoughts is what's keeping them stagnant too. Somebody always thinks on the negative side of things. And that's what they keep manifesting. Yeah, it's just time for a clearance, gang. Some of you guys will really benefit from like a deep cleansing of your body, your mind, your spirit, your home, everything. it's something stagnant I'm picking up on. And for some of you guys, it's an item. But for some of you guys, it's an energy that just won't go away. You need to make it uncomfortable. Some of you guys may need to play like old gospel songs too, I'm hearing. You might need to burn something too in your environment. Like a certain incense or herb or something like that. Yeah. All right, let's see. Staff, stability. Yeah. Clearing things out so things can be more grounded and stable in your environment. Also so that like you can, yeah, so that you can feel more grounded. Let's read this. Okay. This card says, don't let temporary diversion from your path stop you. You're back on track. So keep going. Be firm in your convictions and commitment. Don't let others divert you from your truth and beliefs. You've come a long way. So don't give up. Keep going. You're almost there. Yeah. Yeah, there's just a nasty energy. I feel like that's stuck to something somebody owns or a space someone's in, and somebody needs to take control of that. It says, don't let others divert you from your truth and beliefs. That's that conflict. Someone could be challenging, like, you know, your spiritual beliefs and stuff, but I don't know. I don't like it just feels it feels really sticky and like, yeah, that energy doesn't feel good. No. All right, let's see. See, look. Protection, magic circle, yeah. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody needs like heavy spiritual protection though. Somebody needs heavy spiritual protection around them. It starts with a cleanse the space, then cleanse yourself after you cleanse the space. You know? Let's read this. It says, improve your protection. Intense focus and intention are needed when concerning, excuse me. Let me start over. It says, improve your protection. Intense focus and intention are needed when concentrating on protection. Keep your thoughts and ideas to yourself. Do not simply trust on face value. Learn and practice through protection techniques. You are protected from all harm. Yeah. So some of you guys definitely need to up your protection at this time. Because spirit does never lie to me. I'm just seeing somebody projecting. Of course, it ain't going to be for all of you. But if you know, you know. If you feel something, you feel it. And you know what you're feeling. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, you guys got tarot cards, guidance, and this is a tarot reading. So maybe this reading is helping somebody realize something. Maybe you need to go get a personal reading by someone that you trust. Maybe you're a reader and you've done some readings on yourself and it has shown you that, yeah, you do need some protection. Okay. But some of you guys may definitely need some guidance at this time. And I'm not just saying that because I do personal readings. That's why I said go to someone you trust, you know. Or if you know how to read on yourself. Some people don't know how to read on themselves because they're so close to the energy. And, you know, maybe it makes them anxious or makes them feel overwhelmed. Maybe you need to go to someone for guidance about how to protect yourself with the protection and the clearance energy. Maybe you need to go get guidance on how to protect yourself or how to clear out something. Okay? See, witches had power, yeah. Let's read this. This card says, you are more powerful than you think. Enforce some authority. Someone is trying to influence you. Walk away from those who do not serve your highest interests. Reclaim your self-power. Investigate your past lives to heal fears of persecution. So if you feel persecuted and ostracized and outcast, this may be something that happened to you in a past life. So maybe you need to dive into your past life to see what this is so that you can step in your power and shift the timeline, shift the energy. But like the other card says, someone is trying to influence you. This card is saying the same energy. So someone could be like attacking your crown chakra at this time, trying to confuse you so that you lose track of time. You forget things. You forget what you need to do. Yeah, you definitely need to upgrade your, like that protection card says, upgrade your protection at this time. That's going to be very important for whoever that resonates with. If you know you're not under spiritual attack or anything like that, then that message is not for you. And if you don't believe in like getting readings and stuff, then that message isn't for you. All right, let's see. If you don't believe in readings, you shouldn't even be watching readings. But some people believe in watching readings, but they don't believe in getting their own personal readings, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's see. Some of you guys need a plan of action or a strategy. But I feel like somebody is really under like heavy spiritual attack and they need to combat it like ASAP. All right, let's see. See, hostilities, but it's in reverse. Yeah. And I kept saying hostile energy. Yeah, somebody needs to combat, or somebody is successfully going to combat some type of hostile energy that's coming towards them. Somebody wants some type of fight with you. I don't feel like they're going to get it. If anything, you just need to be, oh, I can't tell you what you need to be doing spiritually. Okay, I can't. Okay, this card says defenses up, aggressive energy. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you, and the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take. And it may seem on the surface that things are slowing, getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situations will be resolved. Affirmation: I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. Yeah, that's why it says there's still some action you need to be doing. Yeah, these energies, they will subside, but you have to take action. All right, let's see. Adjacent possibilities in reverse. Number 24 breaks down to the 6. Whoever this hostile energy is around you, they want you to feel isolated. They want you to feel like you don't have any other choices but to be in battle with them. Like, so, and you see how there's this laptop here on the floor in the middle of this pathway? I feel like somebody could be spying on you on the internet, or there's somebody on the internet who could be trying to hack something. There's something about the dark web coming up. But some of you guys, the hostile energy is coming from someone through the internet, okay? However you use it, whatever. But these hostilities are made to make you feel like there's no other choices. Yeah, the world in reverse. They want to make you feel isolated, like there's no room for expansion in your life. Like you've run out of time, you've run out of resources, like the world is small. Like this is what this hostile energy is trying to project towards you. Let's read this. 29. It says receiving the world reverse means that you've been severely limiting your view of things. You're thinking too narrowly, either in your options for action or in what you feel you deserve. You may be feeling boxed in by old ways of doing things, not quite sure how to expand. This card calls for you to think creatively outside of the box and find yourself in the now. In addition, you may have emotionally painted yourself into a corner surrounded on all sides by energies such as fear, short-sightedness, limited thinking, or self-doubt. But you still have the option to let that go. And this card is telling you not to wait a minute longer to do so. It's time to break out, see the unlimited horizons around you, and know that the world is waiting for you to take center stage. Yeah, you need to, like I said earlier with that Hermit energy, get out of your comfort zone. The world is bigger than your backyard, than the city you live in, than the state you live in, through the town you're in. Like the world is bigger than that. All right, so it's definitely time to broaden your horizons. It's time to think big. Archangel Michael here at the first chakra. Know that you are protected, okay? Let's see. Stability and security. Archangel Michael holds a beautiful globe at the center, at the first. Let me start over. Archangel Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues, even if you've had some problems with feeling secure in the past. These challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. Yeah. You might need to Work with Archangel Michael to protect your home and your stability at this time, because I feel like, I'm telling you, somebody is targeting that area of your life. And Archangel Michael has dominion over all those demonic forces, those hostile energies. He's a busy angel, but he's powerful. So you may need to work with him. Maybe you need to research on how to work with him and stuff like that. But yeah, they could be targeting your root chakra. I'm also hearing the sacral chakra and your solar plexus. Okay, so yeah, you definitely need some type of protection. Your outcome is the 43, and breaking down to 7. This card says man holding a coin. So this is a time to really focus on your money, protecting your assets and the things you worked hard for. Now, some of you guys may meet somebody who's very financially stable, who will be able to help you financially at this time. Or you might find yourself in some type of connection with somebody who is wealthy and has a lot of resources. Okay. All right, gang. That was your individual signs and a little bonus collective reading at the end. Thanks again to everybody who liked the video. Timestamps will be below after the reading is posted. And thanks again to all my supporters, my magical members and moderators on the channel, my loyal subscribers. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading with me or purchase anything from my websites. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you